Hi guys, and welcome to Rawchii's kitchen. Today is day 5 of my juice feast and everything's going well. I've been playing around with some vegetables and fruits, and I've come up with my jumpstart juice, which is what I'm drinking every morning, and it's given me an abundance of vitamins and nutrients and keeping me going till well after lunchtime. So I thought I'd share that with you so that you guys can go out there and create the same abundance in your lives. So today we have, the ingredients are organic celery we have here with organic cucumber, and in my opinion these two should be married together. The organic sodium helps to transport the cucumber juices into your tissues, creating instant hydration and making you come so alive. It's amazing, giving you so much energy. These two work really well together. Sometimes I have celery, cucumber and apple juice just by itself. Those three is an amazing beautifying and cleansing juice all on its own. I've added some extra ingredients today to my juice to make the jump start. So I've added some green pepper and lemon. I've added half a clove of garlic. I've only put in half because raw garlic is very, very strong. So it depends on how much you love your garlic. Maybe you want to go for a whole one or 2 cloves. It's up to you. I've just put in half today. Also, I've got some greens. I've got some celery. I've got some kale, organic kale, and spinach. And I've mixed the two together because kale can be quite dense and quite heavy. So I've added this spinach, which usually gives you a more smoother juice. So I've balanced the two together to give me a good all-rounder. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend all the ingredients down in my blender. I prefer to blend my greens. Not only do I end up with more, it's a really quick way to get my juices done and out the way for the day, or just done in about 10-15 minutes once you've prepared them. Really is simple, just to blend it down with a couple of cups of water, and then I strain them with the straining bag or nut milk bag. This is what I usually use when I'm making my nut milks. So you can use the same thing to strain off your vegetables. I've used it a couple of times already, hence the green colour. So I normally strain the juice off into the bowl and then into a jar or a container to take with me, and good to go. So then once the juice is made, you can add any extras if you like for taste. You can add maybe some Himalayan salt, or you want to add some turmeric or cayenne pepper for heat. Incidentally, the kale is quite a warming green as well for your body. You might want to add some sea algae, or seaweed, or kelp powder, spirulina, that type of thing. It's entirely up to you. So that's when you can get really creative with your juices and really learn to love what you make and make what you love. Alright, so let's get going. So first of all, I need, here is some water. So here's 1 cup. I'm going to put in 1.5 cups to begin with, just to help your blender along. And I would say at this point as well, just to start where you're at, really. I don't really feel it's necessary to wait until you can afford the best, the premium or the top blender. I think to start, if you need to borrow a blender or use the blender that you have, just the most important thing is to get the greens into your system working for you, rather than to wait until you have the perfect blender. So just start where you're at, really, and then once you can afford to move up, then you move up. So here we go, cup of water, and let's put in the fruit. So we've got here the apple. I've used here 2 apples. So those are the apples in, and let's add the cucumber. Okay, let's blend that down. Then I'm going to add the green pepper. I chop up the flowers as well with the celery because it is all blended and you're going to strain off the juice, so I do blend everything up together. I'm also going to add in some of the greens at this point. What you'll find is that the juice does become a little bit thicker, so you want to watch it so that your blender's not working overtime and that your juice is not your juice is not blending up really hot for you. So just watch it as it goes along as to whether you need to add more water to your blender or not. What I'm going to do now is to blend the celery and the lemon in just a moment. I'm going to strain off this juice first of all, so that we can make some more space in the blender to blend the greens. So all you do is you pour off the juice into the nut milk bag. So just hold it open and then very carefully pour it in, and then you close the bag with the drawstring. If I hold it out for you, you can see that it's already working. The juice is already coming out the bottom of the straining bag, so it's already on its way. So what you want to do now is just to gently squeeze the bag to help release the juices. It's actually really therapeutic as well. It makes your hands stronger. So you see, you don't really have to squeeze that hard initially just to get the juice out. It's just more of a teasing, squeezing action to get the juice out. And so you want to continue squeezing until all the juice is out, or as much as you can. And then when you open the bag and look inside, you'll see that the pulp is actually quite dry. Can you see that? It's quite dry. So those of you that you know, have green fingers, you can go ahead and add that to your soil. You know, or you can use it for making other crackers, or I'm just going to empty the bag right now. So there we are. And now for the next batch. So all we have left are the greens into 1 cup of water. Actually, I'll use 1.5 cups. So we just add the remaining kale and spinach. celery. And the lemon and the half a clove of garlic. Okay, so then we want to blend this down now. So always start your blender on a low setting, and as it increases, you increase the speed. So here we go.